I want to share with you what my wife and I and many others have discovered to be the surest and most effective solution to reducing tax liability, creating generational wealth, while using OPM, other people's money, to invest, take vacations, buy inventory, pay bills, all kinds of things, and actually recovering several times the amount of money that you spend. Aloha, I'm Stan Cox, principal broker and strategist with SC Finance Strategies and Insurance Consultants. Now, I know that this sounds out of this world, but this method has been practiced by most of the wealthiest people and families in America for the last 2 centuries. The benefits of this method is absolutely proven, and it provides ironclad, bulletproof protection for your money at the same time. Now, here are some of the more well-known folks who have practiced this magic money strategy. You may not recognize all these guys here in these photographs, but obviously the one on the top right is top left is John D. Rockefeller. He became a millionaire in the mid to late 1800s. He used this magic money method not only to build his massive fortune, but also to preserve it down to this day. And you know, he was not the first one to figure it out or to use it. Again, mid to late 1800s, that's nearly 200 years ago. Rockefeller established one of these special accounts for each of his children and grandchildren as they were born. Then he taught each of them how to use the method for themselves. Next to Rockefeller here, you may not recognize this fellow's photo, but you'll no doubt recognize the name. That is James Cash Penney. He opened a dry goods store in the Midwest he called Golden Corral. Then when he decided to expand the business, he went into his cash value life insurance and this money magic method to finance the expansion and renamed the stores J.C. Penney. And that was in 1902. This guy next to him in the black background here, in the early 1900s, this is Andrew Carnegie, the wee Scot, as he was affectionately called, developed his fortune becoming the wealthiest man in America. And yes, this magic money method played a central part of his finance strategy. And you may recognize this guy on the right here. He was a cartoonist in the early 1900s, and he dreamed of creating a grand amusement park. But none of the banks in California thought his idea was marketable. So he turned to self-financing his dream using this very magic money method that we're talking about. And he created the happiest place on earth that we know today as Disneyland. On the bottom left here, we see in the middle here, this is Joseph Kennedy and his 2 sons, Robert and John. Now, Joe was quite the entrepreneur, and yes, he was an avid practicer of the magic money method. And of course, this guy over here on the bottom right, he was hired by a mom and pop restaurant to manage it and to do marketing for them. About 1950, he bought the place from the owners and proceeded to build several copies of what he had developed the restaurant into and revolutionized the fast food industry. When he ran into a cash flow problem, probably due to overextending, he couldn't make payroll. So he turned to his money magic account to take care of his employees. And he did so on a number of occasions. And we know how that turned out for him, right? The Golden Arches grace the skyline of nearly every city in America today and a lot of places around the world. Now, the reason you probably haven't heard of this strategy is because very few people are interested in teaching it. And big finance doesn't want you to know about it or use it. You see, the more people that use this advantage, the less people big finance gets to take advantage of. I'm not going to charge you a cent for this priceless information. Now, imagine you have the power to finance everything you buy without losing money to interest and fees, and without having to qualify for a loan or begging a bank to loan you the money. How does that make you feel? Kind of freeing, isn't it? Empowering, isn't it? Imagine you have the peace of mind that comes from having a liquid savings account that would give you gains comparable to an investment account, providing tax-free retirement income and building generational wealth, but without any risk of loss. And that does come with investing in stocks, mutual funds, cryptocurrencies, precious metals, or Forex, not to mention the fees attached to those investment accounts. Now that's some real peace of mind, isn't it? Imagine that savings account growing tax-free, and you can use the money without interrupting its growth. Wow, that's pretty incredible, isn't it? Are you ready to learn about this magic money method? Then click the link in the description box and book a free 10-minute call on my calendar now. Now, I want to share this secret money magic strategy with you because, one, it's just too good to keep to myself. Two, helping others to benefit from it in no way hurts me, my family, or anyone else who uses it. And three, I really hope I can help you. This financial solution includes putting money into an account that pays you high compounding dividend interest. I'll show you where and how to do that. It includes capitalizing on the time value of money in motion by utilizing the infinite banking concept, velocity banking, and sweep and double sweep strategies. Go ahead and book a free 10-minute call on my calendar now. Click the link in the description box below. When I discovered this and shared it with my wife, we immediately tested it out on a small scale. You can do it too. We found that it works in a powerful way. And the more we practice this strategy, the more our savings grows. It'll do the same thing for you. I'm passionate about teaching this magic money method. We call it the tax-free cash growth warehouse strategy. Doesn't cost me anything to share this with you, and I'm not going to ask you to pay me a dime for it. Go ahead and book a free 10-minute call on my calendar now. If I can help you to place your account with one of the companies that I use, I may make a small commission from the company, but not from you. And I won't charge you anything for my help and coaching. Are you ready to learn about this magic money method and put your financial stresses behind you? Are you ready to take control and become master of your financial world? Then click the link and book a free 10-minute call on my calendar here now in the description box. And here's what's in it for you. Save money on your taxes. Secure the financial future of your loved ones. Use OPM, other people's money, to invest, buy inventory, pay bills, take vacations, and recover triple and more the amount of money that you spend, and bulletproof your money against lawsuits, collections, even bankruptcy. Click the link below here now and book your free call. Operators are not standing by, but I'm looking forward to talking with you. Aloha. Mahalo for watching.